I'm Sarah Merrie, and I'm here to teach you how to braid your hair, your own hair. So first, you should gather your tools. You're gonna need a comb, some clips, a texture spray, a couple of bobby pins, and a small rubber band or something similar to this. So very small rubber. Okay, so now that you have all of your tools assembled, I'm gonna teach you the easiest way I know how to braid your own hair. Every gal should know a little bit of a braid trick because it's a great way to add style on a second day look, to spice up your hair when it's down, to add just like a little bit of interest. Every girl should know how to do this. So let's get into it. First, you're gonna section off your hair and clip the hair out of the way that you're not gonna braid. For today, I'm gonna show you how to do just a simple braid that comes across and back, just to kind of get the front of your hair out of your way, like a sort of half up, half back kind of a vibe. I always say if you don't know how to braid your hair, start small first. Learn how to braid your hair in small areas, and then once you get used to the motions of braiding your hair, then you can tackle bigger areas and do your whole head at once. So we'll start small. Your comb. I'm going to section off a triangular section coming back this way. Tuck this hair out of the way, and it's more like a diamond, I guess. So that's gonna be my section. It doesn't need to be perfect, you guys. Clip this out of the way, and then we're going to clip back this side with one clip and clip back this side with another clip, and then we'll let this section down. So this is the piece we're gonna work with for the braid today. And so you start by sectioning it into 3 sections, and I'm gonna show you the 3 places that you hold the hair from each hand, and you're just gonna do, it's the same holding positions on both hands, and you're just switching back and forth as you add hair in as you go. So we're gonna start by picking up a small section of hair at where you want the braid to start, and then you just use 2 fingers to separate that piece into 3. So you've got it in thirds now. And then we're gonna get the braid started. So you're gonna wrap we're doing an under braid. So you're gonna wrap one side under, other side under. And then your other side under. So wrap under 3 times to get it started. And now I'm gonna teach you the holding. So on this side, I'm gonna hold the outside hair in my palm with these 2 fingers. So it's like this. Then the middle section is gonna be between your middle and your pointer finger, like this. And then the outside section on the other side, the further away, you're gonna pinch between your thumb and forefinger. And then we're gonna, so this hand's free, we're gonna pick up a section over here and just pinch that in and slide it, just slide it in between these 2 pinched fingers right here that hold the outside section. Then you're gonna reverse. So you're gonna take the middle piece and you're gonna palm it like that, and then pinch between your middle finger and your pointer finger, and then pinch between the outside section between your thumb and your pointer finger. And then you just repeat. So you're gonna pull up a section from this side, slide it into that pinch, then reverse the process. So palm the middle section, then like that, and like that. Slide it into that pinch, pull it out, palm the middle section, and then like that and like that. And you just basically repeat that motion over and over. So you take the middle piece, put it between your palm, then you're going to squeeze that between your middle and pointer finger, and then pinch the outside section and add to that section. Repeat. Toot. And as you can see, this is totally doable on hair like mine that has like a grown out bang or a curtain bang, like a longer fringe section. You can totally incorporate into a braid. So you're just gonna keep working through the section, repeating that motion. And it's a little bit finicky at first, like when you try this for the first time, you feel like you're all thumbs and it's a little bit hard, but once you get the motion of it, it's actually really, really easy to do. I'm working my way kind of back. So as you see, as I'm getting towards the end of my section that I've isolated, I'm working my way back. And then when you run out of hair, then you're just gonna go to a regular 3-strand braid. So you're just gonna switch to a regular braid where you flip each side under, 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 under. And then just braid your way down the strand. And when you braid down as far as you like, then you take your little small rubber band and I like to leave just a little bit of space, and then go in afterwards and kind of loosen it up so it has a little bit more kind of a bohemian, expanded, kind of unkempt vibe. Not so perfect. So it starts off pretty clean, but then you're gonna just take your fingers and kind of stretch through so you really expand the braid and it gets a little bit fluffier like that. And then what I like to do, you can do a couple of different things. You can take your clips out now that you've got that done. You can either take 2 bobby pins and just put it back and crisscross them. So you can just crisscross 2 bobby pins back here if you want to have it just kind of blend in with the rest of your hair. But I sometimes like to just make a kind of bun with it. So if you like to do that, like a small little braid bun, you can just take your tail of your section, hook your finger under it and twist it up, and then push the tail back behind so you have just a little loop there. And then you take your pin, open it up, and catch one corner of the hair and then push down, and then cross it with your second pin. And then you have just a little knot in the back of it, back of the braid. That's how I like to wear it personally, but braiding is super creative. Once you know the technique, you can use it to create an infinite amount of looks for yourself. I encourage you to give it a shot and don't get discouraged if you don't get it on the first try. Just keep at it, and I promise you, you'll catch the rhythm and you'll have a whole new repertoire of hairstyles in your back pocket to impress your friends and to love the way you look when you see yourself in the mirror. Cheers.